So the number one advantage, okay, the number one advantage of a garden is that research says that adults between the age of 19 to 64, when they aim for 150 minutes of any activity which includes gardening, that becomes an exercise. So that's as good as 30 minutes of gardening, which is the same amount of calories which you burn in sports as badminton or yoga. सो अगर आपने मेरी तरह कभी एट सम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम बोला अपने आप को डियर योगा तो मुझसे ना होगा, आई शू से दिस, योगा तो मुझसे ना होगा, टिल द टाइम आई गॉट इनटू सूर्य नमस्कार एंड स्टफ, ऑलराइट. So so if you plant, if you do gardening and stuff, 30 minutes of it is equivalent to this, okay, 150 minutes of an intense activity of workout and stuff. It improves your mental health. Pollution में हमें क्या चाहिए? Pollution में or all around your year, what do we talk about? Mental health. Mental health is nothing rocket science. Mental health is not always related to how people talk to you or how people conduct to you. Mental health is all about education. Mental health is the air you breathe, the food you eat, the content you watch, the books you read. Mental health is also about depression. Mental health is also about music. Mental health is the movies you watch, the culture. Mental health is how you talk, what is your communication all about and stuff, how you dress up, how you sleep. Mental health is also in basic. It's not like rocket science all the time and stuff, all right. So very important is that, there is a report which says that if you have gardening and it becomes a part of your daily thing, it reduces depression and anxiety. And as a result of that, you have improved social functions and stuff. And as a result of that, because you have community gardens and because you have people coming in to do gardening and stuff, which becomes a practice outside in the neighborhoods or in your own homes and stuff, there are lots and lots of improvements in mental health of people and stuff, okay? Everybody knows this, yeah. If you have greenery around you, you start relaxing. So I've got this one zone, and I realize that every time I come from outside, I'm like, even if I'm tired, I come in. Even if I'm like high on energy, I come in, and suddenly when I see green plants around me, they just help me relax. And it's a fact. If I've read too much, if I've driven too much and I've got pain in my eyes, if I watch too many movies and stuff, I place the color green close to me and I look at greenery and stuff. It just relaxes me a lot. So you try doing this, because it's going to help you relax a lot. And the same thing now extended in interiors. So if you've been to a place like Connaught Place has got this Starbucks, okay? So design, there is a design flaw. They have a very good theme, which is all brown. So this is Starbucks next to the Khadi Bandar. So it's all brown. So the moment you come into Starbucks after a long day of shopping or enjoying or whatever, it's so hot and you go in, and it's all brown. So they've forgotten to add greenery to it, though they've got a beautiful logo. The ground floor looks very good, and they changed the furniture and stuff, but the wall is all brown and stuff. So they need to add more of greenery and stuff. So every time I go there, I think about this. So think about it. You go into an area and you have greenery, so it's very good because if you have a green space, you feel good, right? So green also offers a sense of serenity in a community. So if you have a hobby and it becomes an interest like organic farming really picked up big time. People got into this organic farming thingy. Most of the people, I think, who were on a sabbatical or something, who were still thinking what to do, they were considering organic farming. I met so many people in my own circle of friends and stuff. They're contemplating what to do organic farming and stuff. So lots of people have thought of that. A lot of people are still deliberating on that and stuff. They want to leave everything and go and do this. So joining these kind of groups also helps you because they also strengthen your existing relationships and stuff, and you can start your own garden and you can have a sense of your own community and stuff. And I know it works because once I went for a road trip and I literally went down a highway, and I went into the fields and I joined these women and I did some farming with them. I rolled up my pants and I was like enjoying with them. And I went and I planted paddy and they offered me some nice, rice. They offered me some rice, and they offered me some nice parantha and some nice mirchi and stuff. So it was good. So I realized that it's nice. So that encourages healthy relationships also, and literally opening up your life and all. So when you also do gardening, it encourages healthy eating because you're exposed to vegetables and fruits, and you're looking at green stuff and all that. You start becoming more balanced as a person. You want to eat balanced food. You're looking at tomatoes, you're looking at maybe pumpkins, or you're looking at, of course, flowers. It's not just about diet, it's also opening up your mind to flora, sunflowers, jaradas, and roses and stuff. So it opens a different corner. You don't think about pollution all the time, right? And then, of course, you kind of start thinking about wildlife. You start thinking about nature. Like I've started doing it. I look at air purifiers. They were my topic of interest because I remember I went for a campaign at Janpath, which was all about save the wildlife and stuff and all. So you look at parrots and you look at sparrows, you look at bulbul, you look at partridges, you look at butterflies, and you look at dragonflies and stuff and all. So they become a point of your interest and stuff. And then you kind of want to look at lovebirds and parakeets and stuff. So there are windows opening up in your brain and stuff. You also get more creative and stuff. So you see, gardening has so many advantages. It also boosts the value of your house. So if you have a knack of keeping your house clean, you suddenly start thinking a little louder, a little more bolder. So maybe you'll start thinking in terms of aesthetics and stuff. Maybe your sofa tapestry will change. Maybe your fabrics will change. Maybe your lamps, which you always forever had, like, plain, you'll start thinking of having nature as a theme or wildlife as a theme, something or the other. Maybe the art will change. Maybe the bed will change. So a lot of ideas come to you. So that increases your value of the house in terms of your design and architecture and structure and stuff. Then your taste for music will also change. Because your mindset is changing now, your preferences of music will also change, no? So all of that is connected, right? And lastly, what have I written? Lastly, yeah, this is a research in Korea, which says that patients who got dementia were given 20 minutes of gardening sessions. And when they had the gardening session happening, they realized that there was an increase in certain brain nerve growth, which was actually associated with memory. And that memory helped them to prevent the decline of their brain functioning and stuff. And there are lots and lots of benefits for the younger generation as well. Gardening can actually help children learn patience and improve their skills, offers them lessons on healthy lifestyles for future, and lastly, it brings families together into their garden because um, it transforms their garden into an ideal space for them, and it helps their relationships improve. Just in case you saw that mess, it's just some stuff from which is supposed to go for charity and stuff. Okay, so excuse all of that, right? So there are lots and lots of benefits, and what happens is that on the whole, there's a sense of accomplishment when you have picking up the seeds and planting the fruits and planting the vegetables, and then you watch all these little buds opening up, and you watch the flowers happen, and then you're watering them, and then you're taking care of them, and then you start feeling that you've achieved something. Your intelligence level also grows, and your well-being also grows, your awareness also grows. And then what you're doing indoors, you start thinking of it from the community point of view. Then you start thinking of it from a city point of view, and many times you start thinking from a global point of view and stuff. Okay, so I'm extremely sure this is going to help you big time. So think about the surprising benefits of gardening, and this is how you learn that you can include lots and lots of plants and flora and fauna, which are definitely going to help you feel great and good about your city, about your homes. So rather than sitting and talking about and complaining about the city and the ministers and the leaders and the action plan and all that, always a good idea to focus on how you can improve your own mindset and enhance your own space and stuff and create the ripple effect so it helps a lot of other people. So I hope that works. So cheers. So cheers at a nice cup of Indian positive tea. This is a Taj Mahal chai. So ji hazur wahat Taj boliye. So enjoy your cha and keep some nice fragrances close to you and stuff. It always helps, it opens up your nose and stuff and all, and enjoy. I'm on jkapani@gmail.com, Justine Kapani. I'm at gmail.com and Justine Kapani office at gmail.com. I got to go. Thank you for your messages. Thank you for your likes. And thank you all for your New Year messages and stuff. And looking forward to meeting you in person, and I'll be in touch for sure. Yeah, bye bye.